So the athletes underway in this field. They're stretching them out nice and early. James Stanley holds the bearings, just moving his way up into second place on the track. Of course, he was the Victorian All-Schools champion in the under-15 age group over 1,500 metres. And on the weekend, he was second over 800 metres in the Australian All-Schools Championship. James Stanley will lead him in the home stretch for the first time. Brian Thomas tucked into second place there. Back to Quinton Montanaro, the South Melbourne athlete there. Felix Lonergan in the red and white moves up into second place. Back to Yunchao Louis of Doncaster. A little bit of argy-bargy there up on the plinth between our top 4 or 5 athletes. With Louis of Doncaster now into 4th place. So Lonergan will tuck in behind Stanley, and our top athletes just start to settle themselves down. Single file down the back straight there as Thomas has to make a big run from back in the field, wants to work his way up. He's escalated himself from 10th to 2nd very quickly. Got a slight check through 300 metres. As you see, the leading group of 5 athletes will form. Stanley, Thomas, as we see another move question there. Yunchao Louis of Doncaster was 4th, worked his way into the lead at the top of the turn, 2 laps remaining. They'll collect. So Williamstown's Ryan Thomas into second place now, back there to Stanley. Louis leading through, just has a look over his shoulder. And you can see a group of 5 there with him. So 2 laps remaining. Louis, Thomas to his outside, Stanley back there to Lonergan. Lucas Shug there in the Wendouree top in the red, white and blue. Have to Strinsos there of Glenn Huntley, working his way into that second group of 4 as a leading duo just start to stretch out from that, what was a group of 6, turns them into 4, with the duo going stride for stride down the back straight there as the Doncaster runner in Louis to his shoulder there. The Williamstown runner, Ryan Thomas. Lonergan trying to bridge the gap there in the red and white of South Melbourne, back into 4th place. In the horizontal red and black stripes there of Old Severance, it's James Stanley. The Wendouree runner in Shug, back to Strinsos of Glenn Huntley, rounds out that 6. Still a gap back further. The remainder of the field. So have to stretch them out down the back straight. They're bunching up again at the front. Hot and cold on the pace. As Yunchao Louis of Doncaster will lead them in. They'll collect the bell. Thomas there to his side. Lonergan, silver medalist at the weekend, over 800 metres at the All-Schools. Stanley just working his way around the outside. Strinsos there in the purple and gold of Glenn Huntley. Shug snucks through on the inside there in the red, up into 4th place. It's still Louis though. 350 metres from home is stretched out again. What was a metre's now 2, 3, 5 metres. He'll lead them into the back straight. Back to Lonergan, Shug into 3rd, Stanley 4th. Back to Strinsos to round out the top 5. Ryan Thomas into 6th. But down the back straight still Louis, as we see Lonergan starting to shift through the gears. Will move up to his shoulder and approaching 200 metres from home. We've got a race in 2 between Louis and the gold and green of Doncaster. Lonergan, silver medalist last weekend at the Australian All-Schools. Back into 3rd place there, Shug of Wendouree. Lonergan up to his shoulder now. Louis on the inside. Has he spent his tickets too early, as Lonergan will hit them in the lead at the top of the straight. Lonergan in the red and white. Louis mounts one last challenge to his outside into the second lane. Louis trying to move up on him. Lonergan stretching away. Has got a couple of strides and he's turned it into 4. It's going to be Lonergan. Felix Lonergan will take the win. 4:15.14. In front of Yunchao Louis. Back the Shug of Wendouree. Stanley will round out the top 4. And it's under 15 boys, 1,500 metres at the Zatopek 10 for 2013. Coming up shortly.